Hello everyone! So in this video, we will be talking about this HDZero goggles, and you all know this is one of my favorite goggles for FPV drone. But unfortunately, it was shipped without any lithium battery inside, which is this one. So I bought this here in the Philippines. I forgot the correct model of this, but I'll probably put it somewhere here so that you could get one for your HDZero goggles. It's actually not that easy, especially if you have been using the goggles for quite a while. But if you just receive your if you just received your goggles, I suggest that you buy this already and install it inside, because actually it's a bit difficult for me to remove the faceplate, because we will actually disassemble this goggle. So in this video, let's dive into how we could put this button battery inside of these goggles. Let's go in this video. So this is the HDZero goggles. When DVMat shipped this, it doesn't have a real-time clock battery. This is similar to those batteries or CMOS battery that is placed on your laptop, such as this one, to power up or to your BIOS and save the settings, and as well your real-time clock. And this is really important for your HDZero goggles because this will save the time to your footages and not the default one, which is I think March 2023, or depending on when your goggles were made. So you really need this. I suggest that once DVMat ship your goggles, buy this already so that you don't have the problem that I'm facing right now, and that is difficulty of removing this faceplate. Although Ryan of HDZero said that it's actually easy to remove because it is just clipped on some parts of this goggles. So we will do that, and at the same time we will be opening up this frame by removing 3 screws here. Okay, so first and foremost, we will remove this HDZero strap so that we can free the goggles from anything. Once that is removed, we will remove the faceplate. With this one, be careful not to scratch your lens. Okay, so be very careful doing this. So first thing that you need to do is you have to remove the clips here. There's actually 6 clips, as Ryan had discussed. 1, 2, 3, and another 3 for the bottom part. You could actually see those clips here and here. And there's another clip at the bottom. So we will just try to pry on the top part. Hopefully we could remove this without any issue, such as that one. And this one, of course, the middle part. If we could, okay, we remove the other one. Another one here. Okay, so we finally removed the faceplate. As that is how you do it. Okay, so once you remove the faceplate, we have to disassemble the white part and this gray part. I'm not sure, just be careful on this serial number. I think this is the serial number of this goggles, so just be careful on tearing this apart. I'll be using a long screwdriver, so that I'll be able to reach the screw here. Okay, 2 and 3. Okay, so from here, we will try to separate this very, very carefully. So try to separate at the sides. It's much easier to work with on those parts. Now this serial number here, you could actually lift it up, but let's see if we could remove it without any problem. Oh, okay, so just be careful on your prying tool. There's actually 2 ribbon cable here that is holding the diopters in place, and it I believe that powers the screen as well. Inside of those diopters. Okay, so we're already here, and I have scratched it a bit here. So be very careful when doing this. Just push those clips here to, there's in the middle part, and there's another one here. Just push this gray part and you're good to go. Everything is separated now. Separate these two things here. Just be careful on those ribbon cable, because of course we don't want to have any problems with that. Okay, so let's look at in the inside of these HDZero goggles, because we will not do it again. It's really difficult to do so. And as you can see, there are two boards separated, and there is, I think this would be the optic board on the bottom part of these goggles. So the left part would hold your audio port, HDMI, and your firmware port, and the other part is HDMI and it's the micro SD card slot. Okay, and there is actually 3 fans, 2 on the sides and another one at the bottom part, and this would be your optics. Okay, quite nice. And the thing is, this is HDZero main. I'm not sure if you could be able to read it, but it's HDZero main V1R 320230105. That is the name of the board. Okay, so what we will do is we need to put this battery on that part of this board. Okay, let's do this. So now, if you're buying a battery, try to look at the red part of this wire, and that would be your positive side, and try to look at this pins here. You can see the back part doesn't have any pins, but when you look at the front part, there are 2 pins here. The red wire should be on the left side of this pin, and the black part on the right side, so that that is the correct orientation of the pins. So that if we place it, left is the red part, and once we insert it, to be the correct positive side. So now we will place it here. Just be very careful. Just follow the ridge of this port, and you're okay. So we have now placed it, and look at your battery. If it doesn't have a double-sided tape, try to just place it. It's very easy to do, so just place one so that you will stick it on the side of the goggles, and it will not bother the optics. If it's a bit long, if your wire is a bit long, just, you could actually remove it again. Okay, just try to twist the wire, and it would be shorter. You just need to have a very short one. You don't want a very long wire. Okay, so it's a bit short, plug it again. You could use a tweezer, but I'll be using my hand only. And then we will place it somewhere here, somewhere that it is not bothering anything. Okay, try to get a tweezer. Okay, and just place it here at the side, and hopefully it won't move. Okay, same as the wires, just place it side as well. There you go. You got your RTC battery inside of your goggles. Then we'll just have to return back everything from. Another note, try not to touch your optics, because I believe that was the problem before of the HDZero goggles. Try not to touch it if it's not broken. Otherwise, you may loosen some screw here, and it will, of course, affect your footage directly to your eyes. Place it back again. Hopefully that battery will not be on the way of our goggles. Okay, so we just have to return this back here. Okay, all right, just clip it again. Okay, and there you go. We have placed the RTC battery inside. And just place back your faceplate again and your screws, and you're good to go. So that is just how easy it is to place a real-time clock battery on your HDZero goggles, just so that your footages and your settings will be saved directly to the CMOS of your goggles. Hope this video helped you, and as always, see you on the next one. Happy flying. I will not. Sorry, I forgot to place the faceplate and the screws before ending this video, but I know you could do it on your own, so I'll assume that you have done so.